Teach her the cost of taking you for granted. How to stop any woman from taking you for granted. You've been with a woman and she finds it difficult maybe to respect you, to treat you right. You've been always there for her, you've been caring, but she finds it difficult to care, to always be there. She finds it difficult to even listen to you, to do things with you, or to do things for you. These are the best thing to do to her in order for her to reset, in order for you to reset her head and also make her to see you as that man she cannot joke with, she cannot play with, and she will stop taking you for granted. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. If you're coming across this video for the very first time, do well to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell, like, and also share. Number one thing you should do when a woman is taking you for granted is stop trying too hard. Stop trying too hard to talk to her, call her attention. She knows exactly what she's doing. Stop trying too hard to impress her. Stop trying too hard to make her feel you're the best man for her. Trust me, if she knows you're the best man for her, she's not going to take you for granted. Stop trying too hard to make her see reasons why she should treat you nice. If she wants to treat you nice, she's going to treat you nice. Just stop trying. Just focus now on yourself. Do things for yourself. Those things she couldn't do for you, you feel you're expecting from her. You're seeking too much validation. You're seeking too much attention. Stop seeking those attention. Now give those attention to yourself. Concentrate more on things that makes you happy or keep you happy. Things that may take your mind off her. Things that make you think more about yourself and not her. Most times it's because you're trying too hard to impress her. You're trying too hard for her to see reasons why she's going to treat you nice. Now, if you're in a relationship and someone is finding it difficult to treat you nice, and you've been overly nice to them, you've been overly kind to them, and they're finding it difficult to treat you nice, this is how they see you. That is why they're treating you. They feel you don't deserve it. They feel you don't merit it. So they rather give it to someone they feel that merited it than giving it to you. So the best thing you do is stop trying to convince them that, oh, you deserve it. That's why they should give it to you. Maybe people they're giving it to, they don't deserve it. You deserve it more. Because most times you feel, oh, those people really have not really invested in them. They've not really done anything for them. You're doing everything for them. They see it. They know it. So that therefore, stop convincing them. Stop calling them, oh, let's have this conversation. Let's have discussion. I don't like it when you treat me like this. I don't like it when you treat me like that. Especially if you know it's something you've tried over time. It is not working. You've told her severally you don't like the way she talk. You don't like the way she treats you, but nothing changed. Stop trying. Stop trying. Stop trying so hard to convince her that you're a better person. You're a good person. She needs to treat you right. Just don't tell her anything. Stop. She knows you deserve those things, but she feels you don't merit it, or you're not the person she needs to give it to. That is why she's not giving. So stop trying. Stop telling her anything. Then silence is the only language she understands. Just keep her quiet. Keep her silent. If she does those things, you feel she's taking you for granted, don't respond to her again. Hold your peace. No matter what she does this time, hold your peace. Do not give her any listening ear. Do not give her any response. There are sometimes you give a woman silence. That most times she start questioning most of her attitude. She start questioning most of her actions towards you. This one is quiet. I'm expecting a reaction. He's not giving a reaction. Why is he not talking? Why these things that he has been trying so hard for me to understand? Why is he not responding now? I'm doing it. Because most of the things she will do, if a woman is taking you for granted, most of the things she does to you, they are all deliberate. She has already planned it. Almost every time she's just aiming at just getting you angry. She just don't want to see you happy. That is just the reason. Once she gets you to that mood where you keep trying to convince her that you deserve to be happy, you need happiness, This is where she said, yes, I've really gotten him where I really want him to be. So when you give her, when no matter what she does this time, you don't give a response, you don't give a reaction, you just throw your eyes. You know, when you get tired of something, you stop complaining about it. That is how it's going to be. So no matter what she do, I didn't you see when I did this? Didn't you see what I said? Didn't you hear what I said? Just please leave the road, let me pass. Just push her one side, just pass. If she's even blocking you, you can follow through the other direction and pass. When she's craving that, and when you're doing this, go out more. Yes, especially if you're living in the same house, go out more. Dress nice, dress to kill, dress nice, smell nice, talk to people. This is the time you say, I'm not just tired of you. I need people around me now that will really that will really know how to treat me, that will give me exactly the same energy I'm giving to them. So you just pack her to one side. So no matter her complaint, when she most times how they get to you, they will go out, they will do things, you see them, they will come and start gisting you, start talking to you just to get same reaction. Most times when you start responding, they say, I've gotten him. I thought he wants to keep me silent. He doesn't want to give me. This time around, both those conversations she want to have, those things she want to tell you, in fact, those help she needs from you, and she's not giving it, you don't give it. You hold back everything. Now she will realize how important you've been to her, how good you've been to her. If you don't give people chance to rethink how they treat you or what you mean or what you stand or what they've been gaining from you, most time they don't get to realize it. Most time they take you for granted. But when you give them that chance to really realize that, oh, I've been so kind to you, I've been so good to you, but you're not seeing it. Most times this is when they are going to see it. And this time around, you're already done. You're fed up. You don't even want to give response and you don't want to give again. Hold it back. Then the third thing you should do, if you really want her to stop taking you for granted, is stop responding to her weak efforts. This time around, she's going to start making efforts. She want to make you happy. She want to do things for you, something she has never ever done before. Most men will say, she has changed though. You rush, you start grabbing. Most time you see you call her, she doesn't take your calls. She stays days without calling. She stays week without responding. You say, oh, now that you start maybe giving her, you don't want to respond to her anymore, you've quit trying. So now she's start trying to make effort, she's trying to call you, she's trying to test you. Oh babe, this is not how you are before, this is not how you used to treat me, this is not. She will just start complaining, she will start, you see her start trying to see if she can make effort. Now she making effort doesn't mean she has changed. She wants you to go back to the way you used to be so that she can take you for granted. Any woman you're dealing with in a relationship, and it is only when you start removing yourself that they start making effort. That effort is not genuine, it's weak. Because why? They just want to get you back to treat them the way you're treating them. They will still go back to their normal self. That means every action, every attitude they've been giving you, they feel you deserve it. So now that you want to leave, that is when they feel, oh no, I can't let this person go. I just don't want. It's not as if they really want you or they want to value you. It's because they feel there is this them that has putting you, they've put you on a leash. They don't want you to let go of that leash. You're like their subject. So they won't want at every cost, they don't want you to lord over them. So therefore, they start making that effort. Most of you, once you see them, oh, she's now calling me, she's now doing most of those things she used to do. Most of you start falling again. You start being too kind, you start being too nice. This time around, when she go back to take you for granted, no matter what you do this time around, she's never going to treat you any nice. In fact, during that time you want to even do your things, she doesn't really send you. She will say, This one is something I'm used to. If I just try to be kind to him, he will budge. He will start treating me nice. And most cases, she will start doing the same thing. So you come back, you can come back to normal, or you can start treating her nice again. So when you see her doing all those things she has never done for you before, when you start doing it, do not give in. Let her, as in, most times tell her, please take your kindness and take your this thing. I don't need it. I don't need it. Most times you reject it before her. Let her know how it feels for her to take you for granted. For someone to take her for granted, let her know exactly how you felt when you were doing those things to her, and when she's treating you like you don't matter, or those things you're doing. She deserves it, but you don't deserve to get it in return. Then the fourth thing you should do is always make her question everything she knows about you. Let her question everything she knows about you. Now, you're this kind of person where she will say something, you're rushing maybe to give response. Maybe she says she's tired, you're rushing to find out how you can help her ease her pain. You can Most times she will tell you, my car broke down, you're rushing to go pick her. In fact, this time around, when she says something, you don't bother, you don't care. As in, even if she says she's striking, do as if you did not hear her. She said, she can provide those things for herself. Something you've been doing, and she's not seeing it as anything. Anytime she asks for it, you're rushing because you really want to make her happy. You really want to prove some point. You was trying so hard for her to see that you're a better man, you are a good man, you can take care of her. Now, you don't want to try again. Hi, this time around, she's going to question every of her actions. She's going to question every of her attitude. She's going to question every word she has ever said to you. This guy, since I have lost him for good, this guy, it seems there's nothing that can remedy. Now, the only time you'll be kind, you'll be good, is only when she deserves it. If she doesn't deserve it, you feel okay, most times this is your responsibility towards her. That is only when you carry it out. Okay, I know this is what I'm supposed to do. Maybe she's your wife. You feel okay, you're supposed to provide them with maybe foodstuffs, take care of the house. This is your responsibility. This is exactly what you do. But when it concerns her direct, it is none of your business. This woman will feel, she will want to cry, she will want to beat herself. In most cases, she start reporting you to everybody. I don't know what is wrong with my husband. I don't know what is wrong with my man. And he has not been treating me like this. Never ever budge. Because it means all those things she has been doing, she feels she doesn't need to pity you. You deserve everything she has been given. So now, her changing, they are not real. They are still fake. So continue doing what you're doing. Most times you get the worst woman to change because you've taken back your control and your authority. You've set standard for her that you will never tolerate her taking you for granted again. So these are most of the things you do to get a woman to really stop taking you for granted. If she's taking you for granted and you're always giving in to everything she wants, you give her everything she wants, that woman is never going to change. You don't use kindness to teach someone that is taking you for granted how to treat you. You don't. That time you're asking them, oh, what did I do? I need you to treat me nice. I need you to at least be fair. I need you to speak to me right. They will see you, they will just be laughing at you. They will see you as someone who is not just serious. You can't use those things to get someone to treat you nice. That is the truth. So the only thing you can use treat to get them to treat you nice is for you to stop doing those kind things to them. Stop showing them kindness. Stop being overly available Take away your availability, take away your time. Just take it away, hold it, manage it well for yourself. They don't deserve it, so you're not going to give it. That way, they start craving for it. They start feeling, oh, they've treated you badly, they've already hurt your feelings. This way, even if she is tired, that is why she's taking you for granted. Most times, this is when she will open up to you. Oh, I don't want this relationship anymore, because she sees that she can no longer take you for granted. Do you even know that sometimes women take you for granted because they feel they don't want to be with you? So the only time they feel they need to treat you bad, they need to make you feel less of yourself, they need to make you let go of them. So you keep trying, you keep chasing them. So that is why they will be treating you like that. They'll be taking you for granted because they feel you are even going to stay no matter how much I treat him. But if you tell her, oh, this thing you're doing, I need you to still question your own attitude, your own actions towards me. This is when she now have a sober reflection. Oh, now okay, if I cannot treat him like this again, it means there's no point staying with him. I should just let him go. Let him just pack his thing and go. So let me just have my peace. Most time, this is where she will tell you, I'm no longer interested. And if she tell you I'm no longer interested, she has been nursing it. She wants you to leave, but you refuse to leave. So two things are involved. If she tell you, oh, I'm no longer interested, she wants you to go back to being kind to her. So she keep taking you for granted. And the second one, she has already made up her mind right from time. And that is the reason why she's taking you for granted. So if she tell you at this point she's not interested, please give her the space. Break up the tell her no problem. Everybody should go their way. I think it will even be better for both of us. Most times they are saying it, they don't really mean it. In as much as if she doesn't mean it, she wants you to go back to being kind, to being foolish, so she can talk to you anyhow, do to you anyhow she wants. That is why she's telling you that. That fear of losing her makes you go back to start being kind to her again. But when you admit, no problem, if that is what you want, I'm okay, I'm cool with it, I'm fine with it, that woman start respecting you. Most times she doesn't want to leave. This is when her mind tell her, this guy cannot take this. This guy is not cut out for this. This guy, you can't take him for granted. He doesn't want you. He cannot accept such behavior again. This is when you pass the message. This is when it starts sinking in her head. In most cases, she will genuinely start making an amends, and those amends, don't even look at them. Don't go and start concentrating on the amends. Oh, she's making amends. Let me come and start treating her nice. She will go back to her normal self. Keep treating her the way you're doing. Keep doing your thing. Leave her to do her thing. If she's nice, any day she deserves your own niceness or your own kindness, you give it. She doesn't deserve it, you hold it back. Let it be like that. She will always appreciate you and she will stop taking you for granted. Then the fifth and the last one, never let her think you are. Never let her think you're waiting. Never give her the impression you're waiting for her to maybe ask you, maybe change her attitude. Never let her feel, oh, she has changed. Oh, it's because you've changed, and let me quickly come and start doing everything you want. And I'm waiting for you to change your attitude towards me. That is why I stopped maybe trying. I start giving you silent. I start keeping quiet. I give you that silent treatment. I don't respond. I don't give I don't give reaction to most of those things I give reactions to anymore. Silent treatment doesn't mean you should not talk to her. Silent treatment means most of the things you react to, most of the things she says, you're too consigned. Those things that get you upset, you no longer get upset with them. They no longer, as in, they no longer bother you. Your mind is out. Most times she says something, you guys want to argue. Most times you want to sit her down for you guys to have conversation. You no longer want to do it. So those things are what I mean by silent treatment. Silent treatment doesn't mean you should just, especially if you're living in the same house with her. That is if she's your wife. But if she's not your wife, maybe you're just in a relationship, silent treatment means, for now, I won't take your calls. You will not call me. I won't test you. Everybody just stay on their own. Even when she's testing you, you don't respond to her. But if you're living in the same house, you cannot say for a fact, oh, it will not be right for you not to respond to for you not to answer her, or for you not to maybe respond to her call. But when you're taking her calls, you don't go into details. Oh, babe, how far? Why are you calling me? Don't show her you're upset. Don't show her you're feeling down. Just go straight to the point. Hit the nail on the head. Each time she call you, there is no this chip chatting. There is no this this thing happened, this thing happened. No more. Just let her go straight to the point. If it is something you know you can do, and most times she say, "Oh, I called to know how you're doing. Oh, I'm fine. How are you doing too? Fine. I'm busy. I'll get back to you." That's all. These are ways you tell her, "No, I value myself. I'm important." You carry yourself like that, and that is how she start going to, she will now start seeing you, and she will now value you. So when I say of silent treatment, it is not for a woman you're living under the same roof with. You don't give her silent treatment, and you don't talk to her. You talk to her, but this time around, you don't go into details. Just go halfway. Just go straight to the point. What you want to, and what you want to tell her, and what you want her to know. Once you say it, that's all this time you come back from work, you want to share almost everything with her, it has stopped. You will never share it with her again. That moment she will miss them, but she's not going to get it. So stop waiting around. Oh, because she has changed, she's now doing some things for me, let me now go back to my normal self. Do not do it. If you do it, she knows it's a game. You guys will play the game very well this time around. And guess what? She's going to win your husband. There is nothing you ever do in this life that will make her take you seriously again. She feels, me even treating him like that or taking him for granted is what he deserves. He doesn't deserve any nice. He doesn't deserve to be treated kindly. He doesn't just deserve anything good. So he deserves it. So she will never feel remorse. That time she will call people, that time she want to make peace, she will never have it. She will never want to do it with you again. And this time around, she's going to be worse. Most times, this is when she will now end up serving you breakfast. She's no longer interested. So if you feel a woman is taking you for granted, practice these 5 things. Come back and tell me what happened. Come and give me the good news, because it will definitely work for any woman. Make up your mind, do it, and you will get a good result. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to always stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do well to like, drop your comment what you think about this video. Are you just coming across my channel for the very first time? Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Follow for more videos like this. Click on the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the very first person to see it. And don't forget to share. Thank you.